Okay, Forces of Good, or the Angels of Death. Let's see what they've got. 2 dreadnoughts, twin-link las cannons, missile launchers. Land speeder, Typhoon. Deathwing Knights with Belial hiding in the middle so he doesn't blow up immediately. Tactical squad with plasma weaponry. 6 Terminators with an assault cannon. A couple of storm shields in there. 10 Terminators with cyclone missile launcher, plasma cannon, and a few more storm shields. Then, over to their red brethren.
And white.
And white, yes.
And grey.
And grey. Bike squad. With some other dudes on bikes. Assault Marines with... what's that guy?
The Clusiarch.
Yeah, that. Vendetta. Storm Raven.
Land Raider.
Land Raider. Terminators with 2 special dudes in them. Is that an apothecary and a librarian?
Yes, well, priest.
Imperial Guard Command Squad.
Company Command Squad.
Yes. Chimera. Blob of guardsmen with heavy weapons. Look at all that goodness, ready to purify the unholy stench of Nurgle. Let's do this. Right, and here we have the Nurgle horde of disgusting filth, brought to you by the Nurgle master himself.
Oh yes, the one and only great Jojo man. How's
Right.
it going, everybody? Chilling Wargamers represent.
Yep.
Spud's representing as well. Yeah.
Right, what is all this filth and depravity?
I had a really bad cold the other day, and I sneezed, and this just happened. Not really, but anyway, right. So starting from the right hand side, we've got Nurgle Forge Fiend, which converted out of the Hell Pit Abomination. We've got Nurgle Obliterators. We've got 6 Spawn. I'm sorry, 3 aren't really painted. We've got 3 Beasts of Nurgle, which are the beautiful Titan Forge miniatures that were an absolute fucking ball ache to actually put together. We've got some Nurgling squads with some juicy little worm piles from Eldorado, like taking up the slack. We've got Hellbrute, which sadly isn't finished properly. We've got 2 Nurgle the Vindicators, or Vindicator proxy stand-ins. Then bringing up the rear here, we've got some Plague Bearers. We've got the Demon Lord himself, which is still not quite
zoom
finished.
out a little bit here, so I can get him in the shot.
I'll give him a spin, shall I? Yeah, he's not done yet, but he will be done very, very soon. This is my version of Scabathrax, because the Forge World one was just too shit, so I decided to make a better one. Yeah, so fuck you, Forge World. So we've got Scabby. We've then got Harold of Nurgle, just chilling his beans right here. We've got my Dark Apostle of Nurgle. He's going to be put in a squad somewhere. We've got some juicy converted up Plague Marines. Just going to show this guy here with a big bastard sword. They're made with the lovely Max Mini backpacks and Warriors of Chaos helms. Moving across, we've got my proxy for Typhus. I'm actually going to have a better one of him soon. I'm going to get the Typhon model and just paint him up all nurgly and stuff. We've got some more juicy Forge World here. We've got Mammon, Demon Prince of Nurgle. We've got these little juicy little nuggets of delight down here. These are Hellmites from Heresy Miniatures, which I'm using as Furies, because the Games Workshop ones legitimately suck loads of balls. Then we've got some Nurgle cultists there. They're going to be my Plague Zombies. They're all manky and stuff. We've got some more delicious Forge World right here. He's the cultist leader. Then we've got this. There's kind of like a pile of like semi-painted stuff. Apart from these guys, we've got some regular Nurgle, just Nurgle Space Marine, Nurgle Chaos Space Marines. These aren't Plague Marines or anything. We've got a Nurgle Chaos Sorcerer, and then these guys, which I'm actually rather ashamed that they've not even got a proper base scar on. They're more Nurgle cultists. They're regular cultists, not Plague Zombies.
I think they're being killed first, aren't they?
Yeah, they'll be on the front lines.
Operation somewhat human shield.
Yeah, so that is the Nurgle horde that I've amassed in about 6 months.
Right.
And they all started with this guy. Then I was like, fuck it, I'm going to make a Nurgle army. Why not?
Deliciously diabolical.
Delicious.
Right, here's what's going on, you see. This was totally planned, this whole narrative and everything.
Matt Road, isn't it?
Yeah, there's this planet somewhere around... What's that chaosy place called?
The Eye of Terror.
Yeah, there's a planet around there somewhere. And there's these little sacred pools that the Emperor is rumoured to have once bathed in his youth. And Nurgle have got wind of this, you see. And they're not taking too kindly to that. So they've dispatched this force of plague death to come down onto the planet and corrupt all these sacred pools to just demoralise the Imperium completely because it's their holy site. So of course, the angels of death have been dispatched to stop this from happening.
And some guardsmen turned up as well.
Yeah, they brought
That's the Planetary Defence Force.
Yeah.
they brought a few guardsmen with them just to act as a little human shield against the Nurgle while they're purifying all these pools.
Hide behind the guardsmen.
Operation Hide Behind the Guardsmen!
Depositing their purifying liquid into the Emperor's pools.
Delicious.
Yep. So that's it, and that was planned.
Yep, totally.
Completely.
Professionals.
Right, here is the deployment. There, the forces of Nurgle. Check it out.
Base!
This side we have the forces of good and purity.
And some guardsmen.
And some guardsmen as well. Now it's not looking too crowded, but that's because if we just zoom over here,
There's a lot of Terminators.
this stuff is either deep striking or in vehicles, and then over there somewhere we have a vast amount of demons ready to come down.
And some blitz that I forgot to put on. But for fairness, we put them on deep striking.
Yes, and now I've scattered all these objectives, so we've got one there, one over there behind the ruins, got one right in the middle, one next to that big beastie up there, one down here, one over there next to the spawn, one there and one there. So most of them have moved slightly towards the Nurgle side.
We've claimed it for chaos already!
Isn't that big of a deal, because I think most of our stuff's going to be moving forwards anyway. So, are you mentally prepared?
I've got Nurgle's rot within me.
Have you caught a bit of Nurgle's rot from him?
I need some chicken, I'm starving. But yes!
I'm mental.
Not mentally prepared though. With your mishmash of Space Marine chapters and Imperial Guardsmen. See, because these Emperor's sacred pools are so important, it's brought all the chapters together.
Yes.
That's our excuse.
Even the ones that don't really like each other.
Yeah. They all love the Emperor though, don't they? So
The only thing that needs to be now is some Space Wolves chucked into the mix. Then everyone would really hate each other then. I should have brought some Space Wolves for you guys.
Yes. We have the Angels of Angels. They both used to share a codex, but now cannot be. There was a breakup, there was a divorce in the codex situation. They then got separate codexes. They got mini dexes at first. Then they were too big for the mini dexes. They both wanted proper codexes.
About 15 minutes.
And then
right, let's try and get a turn in before chicken time, shall we?
One turn before
One turn.
chicken.
one turn for chicken time.
Yep.
KFC!
Right, end of turn one. Now, we were thinking it was going to be a nice Nurgly turn one, which is why all my Deathwing were put down to come on in turn two, after the deep striking demons. However, we possibly foolishly stole the initiative on the roll of a 6 on the giant juicy dice. So, we got to go first. And what moved? Let's see. Bikes moved up a tad, and these guys did, and...
Hellhound.
The Hellhound tried to move and failed because it's got a sandbag trapped in its tracks.
Yeah, the Hellhound immobilised itself.
All the armoured might of the Imperium foiled by a sandbag.
Yeah.
All the stuff that was hiding, like the dreadnoughts, popped out so they could have a shot. Then in the shooting, this basilisk over here decided to take a nice indirect shot at... What? What's this? It's just a crater.
New model syndrome!
Yeah, that just blew up. Direct hit from the basilisk in turn one. And then, pretty much over here, nothing did anything. This dreadnought completely failed all its rolls shooting at the Hellbrute.
It missed.
Nothing else did much.
I took a win off a swarm.
Yeah, the Chimera wounded the spawn. The Land Speeder did 1 wound to that guy.
Whole point.
Yeah, 1 hull point.
Yeah.
Dreadnought, this one failed as well. Plasma Cannon also failed. And over here, a handful of cultists died, but I don't think the Chaos Gods are going to be shedding too many tears about that.
They've gone to the great Nurgle's garden in the sky.
Yep, so we'll be back
Sky?
with Nurgle turn 1, see how they can retaliate.
Nurgle turn 1! Fuck up the base.
Base.
Okay, Nurgle turn 1, as you can see.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of it's moved forwards, so what happened, lads?
Well, I moved Typhus and his cultist, his plague zombies forward.
No. Typhus, cultists, Apostle Preacher, and Plague Marines. They all moved up.
They just moved up.
Oh yeah, and since they're over here, I think they should unzip their flies and spray their Nurgle juice onto the Emperor's Sacred Pool.
What
Oh yeah?
what side is the pool?
The number. Just turn
So
it over.
Flip it. Flip
Yeah,
that
that's,
shit.
that's chaotic now. It's all Nurgly. The Emperor's not going to be taking a bath in there anytime soon.
Then we moved all the beast spawn into cover.
Because they're beasts and they just ignore cover and they can just run over it.
And
So they're going to
hopefully
get
next
those
turn
guardsmen.
we can eat those guardsmen.
The Hellbrute moved up as well. He's babysitting the spawn.
This shot.
Tried to shoot. The Nurgle Vindicator tried to shoot at the Land Speeder and failed miserably.
Yes.
It shot and it just scattered completely off course.
Somewhere around here.
Yeah, it was actually about there, I think. That's where it landed, which is a bit shit. Well, I could have got the Dreadnought, but it didn't. But anyway, that's
Gribbly
not.
thing in the middle.
Yeah, Gribbly thing, the Nurgle
Smaller thing.
Forge Fiend moved down from his little platform up there and decided to shoot at the bikes. And did he kill a bike?
No.
Did he
No.
didn't kill
They,
a
all,
bike?
they made all the saves.
Made all the- Why is the one bike dead then? What killed him?
The plague marines.
Oh yeah, right, okay, never mind, getting ahead of myself. So, shot at the bikes, didn't do anything. Then what we did, we got the plague zombies. That's not there. That's not supposed to be there. We moved all the plague zombies up. We charged in and didn't do much. But before we did that, we got the Nurgle Chaos Marines, and they took some pot shots and actually killed a
Killed
biker.
a bike.
Yes.
All on his own.
Nothing much happened in combat, did it?
No.
Nothing.
Stalemate.
Lost about 3 plague marines.
Yeah, that's it. But then in turn 2,
Because that spell's really
Demons are
good, isn't it?
coming
What's
down.
it called? Gift of Contagion.
Yeah.
So it was strength 3.
Chaos Soldier, Calf Gifted Contagion. So yeah, they're really
It's,
poo
it's
strength.
about to get juicy with all this luck coming down, apart from that drink.
That's in your turn. Wait till our turn too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be a bit
Demons is
juicy.
going to come down. Oh, I thought it was a bit smelly.
He was. He must have been coming in the table.
A great way to start the turn recap. Okay.
Discussing Dan the Man Kane's battle movements.
Dan should have been up Nurgle's side. He stinks.
Okay. So the Terminators came down over here. They scattered a bit into the woods. None of them blew up from landing in a tree though, thankfully. These guys landed down here. And the Knights came on in that corner there, ready to take out some Chaos Marines.
That sorcerer's going to fuck him up though.
He might. Let's see what moved. Land Speeder flew over there, and you'll see why it doesn't have a base in a minute. Assault Marines moved up a bit.
It's okay.
Then over here, we'll start with the shooting now. The Basilisk took aim squarely at that guy, and it scattered onto the Land Speeder and immobilised it.
That Land Speeder going nowhere, son.
So far we've immobilised 2 of our own vehicles, compared to just losing 1 bike to the enemy. So,
Look at the amount of dead on the Nurgle side.
yeah, that's quite a bit.
That's
And that was
horrendous.
caused by
It's at least 400 points.
these guys shot at the Dreadnought, or the Hellbrute, should I say, and took a whole point off. And then they fired into these cultists and wiped out a big pile of them.
Yep.
Over here, there was some ineffective shooting.
Well, you got a wound on a spawn.
Yeah, just 1 wound on one of the spawn in there.
Token of wound.
Over here, everything took aim at this guy that was there, the Maw Fiend, or Forge Fiend, and he's not there anymore.
No, he's gone.
He was taken out by some melter guns in that squad there. Over here,
Dirty melters.
some somewhat effective shooting from the Land raider at those guys over there, killed 2 of them, and in this combat they were just hitting each other with pillows mostly, weren't they? Did any of those zombie cultists die?
No.
1 or 2.
One died, I think. And one survived getting hit in the face with a power fist as well.
Yeah, we passed on as a feeling.
Yeah, so it's looking quite good for the Imperials at the moment, but...
How many baths you got?
We've got all of them apart from that one.
Oh, yeah.
Have you turned over any others, actually?
No, because that was heavy support that was on that one, and this one is also heavy support.
You
so
just contested that one,
Yeah, so they haven't corrupted too much of the Emperor's water yet, just that one over there. And now the Spud has awoken, because it's time to bring on the Legion of Deep Striking
Bring on the demons!
including this monstrosity, which if he dropped, I think would destroy everything on the table as it rolled up.
But first, I need to put my blitz down because I forgot to put it at the beginning of the game.
We'll see how that turns out momentarily. Okay, longest Nurgle turn ever.
So long that I've actually forgotten what's happened.
Okay, I remember. So, the obliterators came down in the most dangerous places ever.
Yeah, right on the table edge.
I managed to hit them all and did loads of damage. And then I dropped in. I had to roll for
Scabathrax.
Yeah.
And basically all the Nurgle stuff, half of it came in, half didn't. However, the stuff that we wanted to come in, which was Scabathrax,
Demon Prince,
Kugath, and the Plague Bearers, they came in.
Yeah. And then
they all came in pretty much where you wanted as well.
Yeah, no, with a couple of inches scatter, which was pretty good. You know what we've not done? We've not done that combat there.
Yeah, I've done it.
Oh, did you do it? Oh, right, okay, whilst I was downstairs, sweet. Right, no worries. Excuse me, it's a little fart then.
Right, what happened over here then?
Right, over here. So, Obliterator deep struck down, shot at this Dreadnought, took a whole point off it. Obliterator deep struck down, shot the back of this Demon Rust, took a whole point off it. Same thing, rinse and repeat, happened there. These guys ran up, claimed claimed the Emperor's wash bath.
Unleashed the Nurgle juice into it.
We ejaculated that juice all over it, and then one of them shot with a single auto pistol. Didn't do fuck all. Then over here we had some Plague Marines which shot at the Terminators, which did they kill the Terminator?
I think they killed one.
They killed one Terminator with shooting from the plasma. Actually,
I think they met down in combat, and you killed one of these with shooting. Actually.
Yeah, I killed.
Yeah. Then, obviously, the Spawn all moved up. Spawn have got quite a lot of wounds, but they have 3 wounds each, so we're not really worried, but they're going to be tied up there for quite a while. Hellbrute charging as well. Fucked up the base. We worked out that this land speeder actually wasn't immobilised. Just had a weapon destroyed.
It's lost its missile launcher.
So it's
just a flying heavy bolter platform now.
yeah, pretty much. What happened over here, Spud, with Kugath?
Kugath fired his Stream of Corruption and killed 3 of these Blood Angels. Who had a magically 4+ invulnerable save because of the Blood Angels, and they'd feel no pain because of the Blood Angels. And then I fired my arm cannon and didn't do naught because
that's the politest thing you've called it so far.
The Blood Angels, yeah, I know. And then this 90-point unit is still in with this 300-point unit.
Gotta love Plague Zombies, man. Gotta love them.
Yeah, what happened round here?
There were some Plague Marines here, and we charged into them.
And they just give us a beatdown.
And then Belial no, I didn't do that much of a beatdown. I still lost 2.
You killed 6.
Yeah, these were a lot of points.
Yeah, they managed to take out a couple of knights.
They were regular Chaos Marines and a Sorcerer.
Yep.
So I think that was pretty good, actually.
So we're doing okay.
Yeah, the Knights decided, since there's nothing else in this quarter of the table, they're going to be able to fight for the rest of the game, probably. They decided to do their smiting attack while they still had some man left.
We have still got this to
and there's still a list to come down as well.
In turn 3. Hopefully we'll roll 3s for them all and that's it, game's over for them.
These pieces of Nurgle are going to fuck up the base.
Base
the fucking Furies aren't going to do anything. They're just going to flap around and be shit.
So, here's how it's looking.
Emotional.
It's looking pretty Nurgly. There's that guy blocking out the sun there.
These Terminators are just like, oh shit!
Yeah, they don't look too thrilled. Okay, Imperial turn 3, and you can see the carnage. It's really hotting up now. Let's start down here. What did the Basilisk shoot at?
We might have.
Was it your land speeder?
No, not this turn. He didn't hit his own man this turn, the Basilisk. He got a direct hit on this guy.
Oh yeah, but on the big demon and didn't hurt him.
Yeah, didn't do anything. Over here, this combat, the Hellbrute exploded, died, they killed the Terminator, some more wounds on the spawn. That's going to keep going for a little while longer. They did manage to corrupt that last time. We haven't managed to take any of them back, so I think we're going to say that we can't take them back now, looking at the amount of scoring units they have, just to make it a bit fair.
Guardsmen decided to gang up on that obliterator.
Yeah, they all shot at this obliterator, did 1 wound to him. Dreadnought fruitlessly took fire at that big beast. I think we might just have to run away from that instead. Let's see, this guy's immobilised, so unless he wants to shoot... Yeah, he had a pot shot over there at that guy, didn't he? But he missed. And the land speeder killed off some of those plague dudes. And what else happened? Well, what happened over here?
The 90-point unit's still there.
Yeah, we're thinning the ranks of that 90-point unit very slowly over 3 turns.
Kugarth took 5 wounds from the cheese.
5 wounds?
Yeah.
From the cheese merchants.
5 plus save, hasn't it?
Shit.
The knights moved a little bit to get back into the action. And...
The Hellhound's still immobilised.
Yep.
Still,
Man of the match.
They just cannot get that sandbag out of the track because it's proper shredded up in there.
Did you tell them about when the airship kind of landed on the Kugarth?
And did nothing.
Yes, and they got absorbed.
And the last cannon shot at him.
And
Didn't do anything.
And one guardsman killed himself.
Yeah, one guardsman killed himself with Gets Hot.
You've actually caused more damage than what we've done. You've killed... What have you killed?
I've mobilised the Hellhound. I've taken a gun off the
Killed the guardsman.
Lansford. I've killed the guardsman.
Yeah.
Yes, we win. The gods of chaos are truly in our
So
favour.
it's going to be the Chaos turn now, so we'll see if all the rest of their stuff can deep strike in and turn the tide a little bit. They've taken 2 of the objectives, they only need 2 more to win the
So
game.
basically we need to run these plague bearers to here.
So it looks like the Plague Bearers are going to get 1 of them.
We can't get the other.
We'll see. They've got 4 turns to do it, possibly. So
Until Monday.
we'll find out.
See you next Monday, folks.
Okay, Nurgle turn 3. Quite an effective one.
Indeed, a very powerful and effective turn. So,
A couple of notable things missing from the table, aren't there?
yes, quite a few. So, what happened? Well, first of all, we moved the cultists and the apostle preacher up further. They then took some pot shots at the guardsmen and killed 2, which was quite good considering we only got auto pistols. Next, we decided to say, right, balls to this, we're going to move the Plague Marines and Typhus up around here, try and capture this objective, which is the only one we need to get to actually win the game.
Yeah, because you've just corrupted this one with your Nurgle
With
fluids.
the Plague
There's
Bearers.
that 1 free as well we need to get maybe.
Yeah,
If
we could try and go for that one actually. What else did we move? Oh, so the demons came down, the rest of them all came down apart from the Nurglings. We've still got them to come yet. But the Furies, which are these little Helmites that jump really far. Furies are supposed to have wings, but the Games Workshop Furies look like ass.
Now, there's supposed to be a few more than that, isn't there?
Yeah, and basically, I thought it would be a good idea to take out the land speeder that was here. And whilst it did take it out, it fucking scattered onto the Furies and took a little chunk of them out, which is a bit crap. Beasts of Nurgle are here. They're then going to assault on the enemy's turn, which is pretty cool. Nice little special rule there. What happened here with Kugarth, Spud?
I cast a blessing, what makes him less weapon skill initiative, saw it first, and then slapped a few in the face, killed him, and then he fluffed his attacks.
Oh dear.
Kugarth's still alive.
Still alive.
No.
And
But no, I've seen bikes have been held up for another turn.
1 more turn of 90 points. Still stood there, rock hard. Can't do naught against those lads.
And also...
You haven't killed
The
that.
Basilisk's dead! I shot him with a last cannon and fucked up its base. So that's dead from that obliterator.
Yeah, so that's...
That obliterator...
Scabathrax
he killed the Terminator or 2, didn't he?
Yeah, he melted 1 with his magic powers and then another one... he killed 2 with his magic powers.
Killed 2 with his rot. Which is rather good.
Yeah, these guys didn't have that much effect, did they? These 2 obliterators.
The took the last cannon off the Dread, but the other one that tried to shoot Lehman Ross at point blank range.
Yeah, so
fucking
immobilised
missed.
Dreadnought here with only a missile launcher. But it does have some juicy missile launcher targets over there now.
What, the popcorn?
Yep. So that's it.
These
isn't
do
it?
look like popcorn. Delicious.
More importantly, look, I've now got a path through.
Ooh. Well, we'll see
To
what
where?
happens with that.
It's a big demon.
It's a big demon.
Well,
He's got 1 wound left, he's not going to last much longer.
let's see what happens.
You've got 2 wounds left.
Yeah.
0 times. Cheers, man.
Now, we forgot to do this combat here, but we just rolled it at the end of the turn then, and there are now no more spawns. Thanks to some epic rolling, the Terminators finished
now
off
part.
all the spawns, so they'll be free
Wow.
to...
They lost one of their own, though.
Yeah, they lost a man in the process, but there's still 6 of them left, so they'll be able to go and batter those guys, I think.
Oh, fuck. They don't get their bonus attacks, though.
Well,
Defensive grenades. Anyway.
there we go.
Moving on.
Okay, Imperial turn 4. Over here, this Dreadnought fired at the Obliterator and missed with all his weaponry from point blank range.
Dan fucked up the base.
Yeah, over here, these Terminators charged into this squad over here, and there
Yeah,
was some
that's
carnage on both
all
sides.
2 losses each, wasn't there?
Yep, I think. I may have killed a bit more than that, actually.
Yeah, I think you killed 3 out
Still
of
90
2.
points, so still pretty
Yeah,
good.
these guys are just
yeah,
holding on
points.
with any 4 guys left after being shot to bits by all this malarkey down here. What else happened? Oh, this combat here. This big, hairy dude took out a couple more Terminators. There's only 1 left holding him up now, and he's only lost 2 wounds. He's going nowhere. Let's see what else happened. Over here. Oh, turn 4, and they finally got past the 90-point plague zombie unit.
90 points. 90 points.
And then-
This is the point I just realised I had hit and run. I could have jumped out of combat and shot him.
Oh dear, oh dear.
You know my last mistake again, will you?
No, well, yeah, of course I will.
Right. The
I don't remember my
Terminators...
mistakes.
The Terminators assaulted out of the Land Raider into this combat here and got ripped to pieces
What the fuck's this doing?
by the Demon Prince dude over there who's dead now. But he he took a few Terminators with him, didn't he?
What had happened is Kugarth was in combat with these Blood Angels
Assault
or
Marines.
Guinness Assault Marines here, and these charged out of that way, but he had like a magic blessing on him, that minus weapon skill and initiative, and also any unit that's charged within 12 inches, these can attempt to charge in with that unit as well.
So they piled
So
in
just
now.
like piled in, and then Epidemic, what's his name? Kugav. Just went absolutely sick and just ripped 3 of them in half on the last turn, and then just dropped dead from massive
Yeah, so
attacks.
the Nurglings are going to be coming in this turn.
They
They just come in. They don't have to roll. They just
Yeah,
come
and
in.
all they need to do is put their juice into one of these Emperor's bathtubs
No, the
now.
Nurglings count because they're swarms.
Yeah, one of the remaining units needs
is
to do it
this.
to win the game.
This unit
That's
is
the only
everything.
unit because all the other troop choices are pretty much tied up over here or about to die. So that is their only hope at the moment. If they can get to either this objective here or
He's fart
That one
on
round
camera,
there.
Spud.
I thought it was some dog then.
Manchester's full of ducks. There's ducks everywhere.
it's the
crazy.
Nurgle influence, isn't it?
No, Dan's been nurgled.
Right then.
You've been Nurgle.
No, it's a battle tree,
Our
KFC,
turn four.
McDonald's and the curry.
Well, let's see how this one ends.
Nurgling.
Nurgle turn 4. And it went
Oh,
quite
you
well
said
for
that
them,
well.
didn't it?
Oh, I went hella well for it.
No, end of the turn.
Firstly, we have the Obliterators. I'm going to start with the Obliterators over here. This Obliterator shot at the once a Lehman Russ here and blew it up, completely destroying it,
Yep.
which kind of disappointed this Obliterator here, so he thought he'd take out his frustration on the that door's open.
Chimera.
On the Chimera, because it had its door open and thought silly. So he charged it, took away its multi-laser.
He went to
Boom.
give them a stern talking to for having the door open and knocked off the turret.
Jobs are gunning. The the 3 Chaos cultists and their Apostle Preacher here thought, balls to this, let's do one. So they're running for the objective.
Which would win the game if they can get there.
The Vindicator crawled out from behind cover, just stood there because it was going to take a shot from the Vindicator, then decided to pop smoke, so it was just chilling there anyway.
Yeah, it just knocked out some noxious Nurgle fumes in front of itself.
The Plague Marines bit the dust here, however, Typhus managed to destroy most of the Terminators that were
Killed
left.
3, didn't he?
He killed 3 Terminators, just bitch smacked him because I'm a silly bastard and I didn't realise that his Man Reaper gives him +2 strength and it is a demon weapon as well. So I'm just being a silly bugger there, really. Spud, what happened with your demons?
What happened is, obviously they all come down and I run towards that thing, hopefully just to block that objective. Scabrax melted the last Terminator with his magic pants.
Yeah, his magic pants fumes took out one Terminator.
It's far too tired now. And then my beast of Nurgle held up all of this, and then regenerated a room. That's pretty much what. I killed 2 Marines.
And you tried to you ran the
Yeah, I'm running them.
The
Yeah, they're running off
bears.
towards the objective round there as well. So if one of those units can make it to that objective, that'd win the game.
If only you had a flyer.
If only.
If only we had 2 flyers.
Yes, if only we had 2 flyers that we weren't taken out, so we thought, oh no, we'll make it fair on them.
Right. It's going to get juicy now.
Delicious.
Okay, Imperial turn 5. The last Terminator was killed over there by, that's Typhus, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, then over here,
I'll let you do it.
everyone tried to kill this obliterator down here.
We took 1 wound off it.
Yep, took a wound off him. Over here, the Deathwing Knights joined in the fight, and with their assistance, we managed to kill off the beasts of Nurgle. The bikes have obviously moved a bit further over here.
Turbo boosted.
However, that may all be totally irrelevant if these plague bearers. If the plague bearers can run onto this objective and deposit their Nurgle juice in there
3 inches
into the Emperor's.
These are a difficult terrain test for her to get down.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to do his difficult terrain first.
Why am I rolling 2 wooden dice?
Because you get a difficult terrain test and you roll 2 dice.
So you need to roll a 6.
So we're going to see the end of the game right now, possibly.
5.
So we need a 5 and then a 4.
So you're 3 inch down and...
It's not 3 inch.
well,
It's 2.
This could be the end.
So these go 5.
Let's get round here.
Oh, get in where the action is, Andy.
Right.
All
And
they
then
have to do
you
is-
need to roll, Jojo, a 4 on 1 dice.
Wait.
Dice.
If this one dice is a 4 or more, then they've sprayed the Nurgle juice into the Emperor's bathtub.
Oh!
Not this turn, we've got another turn left.
Another turn left. Oh shit, son.
So they have to
fine,
survive
it's
now
fine.
for 1 turn.
It's fine.
We'll protect her. Everything protect the plague
Can
bearers.
you rally your 2 guys on the double 1?
Oh, they could get in there as well.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
See how far
They carry on running.
Yeah. 2 dice.
6 inches.
Right, so we'll get back to it at the end of this turn.
We need to be very clear.
Okay, so Scabathrax has just moved for the first time in the game. And he's left an indelible mark of Nurgle on the table.
Because he's that damn heavy.
He's that big and that
Where's he
immobile.
here?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Look at that.
Just making marks.
A bit further back.
A bit further
Well,
back.
there we go. Okay, Nurgle turn 5.
Is it 7:30? No, it's 20 to 7.
Now, obviously, we could see that those guys didn't make it to the objective.
No, next turn they will though.
Yeah,
Next
so what's
turn
going
they
on
will.
down here?
We're blocking them getting through.
Yeah, they want to stop the bikes going after the objective takers over there.
But there's no point of charging them because they've got hit and run, so they can just pass the initiative test and go 12 inch anyway.
Yeah.
So if we stand there, they can't physically get
Yeah.
through.
And those guys are already unzipping their flies, ready to
So you can go that way.
deposit. Over here, we've got Typhus charging in towards these guys.
Yes, and the guardsmen did what the Terminators couldn't. They wounded Typhus!
With snap firing las guns.
Yeah.
And Typhus fluffed his charge, he got 4 and fucking 2 guys to charge.
Yes, that's pretty much
Perfect,
everything
Eric.
to tell you about, isn't it?
I'm really disappointed that a 777 point freaking epic monster
It's killed 5 Terminators.
yeah, that's all it's killed.
6 Terminators.
Oh, sorry, 6.
6 Terminators.
It's better now.
Upsets me.
Yeah, on a big, on a big table like this, he's quite slow though, isn't he?
Yeah. The Obliterator managed to immobilise the Chimera as well.
Yeah, so another immobilised vehicle with a gun missing.
It were purely tactical as well, wasn't it? Because
yeah.
we could have run straight into Imperial Guardsmen and wiped all that out.
Did
Yeah.
you kill that dreadnought this turn, or was that last turn?
No, it was last turn. That tried to shoot the Land Raider and just failed.
Yeah.
Got 2 missed.
So basically, we need to kill those plague bearers this turn, and only the bikes can really do it.
Can they do it?
So-
We'll find out.
Let's see.
No, it's on me to roll.
Okay, we're in. Turn 6, is it now?
Yes.
It's taken us 7 hours to play this game
With
nearly.
a KFC break. So the Imperials are going to be shooting at these plague bearers, and if we kill them all, we win. If they survive and manage to run onto that objective, they win. So first of all, we've got a plasma cannon shooting at them from the building up
It's a
here.
tense moment. Please don't hit.
Okay, here we go.
Scatter.
Are you going to roll? See if it gets hot.
Direct hit.
Fuck.
See if you get hot.
So let's see if he gets hot at first.
No.
Nope. He only gets a little bit warm. So that's going to be plonked right in the middle and hit everybody.
Herald's fine. Herald took a wound. Herald took a wound. How many do they have?
Check the book! I think they got 3.
This is pivotal.
If he dies, Dan, you're not in range.
Oh! Yes! Yes!
So it's 1 bolt pistol.
He's got 1 wound, he's dead. He doesn't get to shoot.
Herald of Nurgle. Herald of... Where is the Herald of...
It'll be in HQ
It
section.
must be on the next page. Herald of Nurgle, 2 wounds.
Dead. Dead
Right,
as a doornail.
so 1 down. We've still got the bikes to shoot.
Right then. The brown one is the is what's his face? The character. He's on 2s. Right,
Oh,
one
that's
linked.
quite a few hits.
1 missed.
Sorry, we're getting a cover save though.
4s. Oh dear. 2.
So is that it then?
2 3-up covers.
1.
Oh no, 1's died!
Feel no pain. There you go. End it again.
Right, so have we got nothing else to shoot? How far away from that objective are they?
And the crowds are going well.
Let's just prove it to the people that they're going to go in.
6-inch movement!
They're going to deposit their Nurgle.
Oh, jism!
The Emperor's bathtub is now forever tainted.
Yay!
Next time he goes for a bath, he'll dip his toe in and he'll be corrupted by the ever-pungent seed of Nurgle.
Thanks, the crowd's going wild.
Right, thoughts on the game, folks?
Delicious.
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
That was long and we didn't even finish the amount of turns that we
I know. But it was a good game. Probably the most fun game of 40k I've actually had ever because it was just neck and neck all the way, really. There was no, oh, we're fucked from turn 1 kind of thing.
Well, we thought we were.
Yeah, we thought we were totally boning. The demons started dropping in and we were just like, boom, bring the rain, bitches.
I'll have a quick look at the dead pile here, which is encroaching onto the board now.
Let's remember, some of our models are only 5 points each.
Yeah, so a lot of dead chaos there, and then all these dead Marines and Imperial Guard, not including those sunglasses.
And the phone, and the Blue Crusade.
You'd probably get a decent cover save from sunglasses, wouldn't you? The harmful UV
Reflect
rays
lasers.
of a las cannon.
And in regards to total damage, Typhus has got 2 wounds left still.
Yeah,
This
but
Dreadnought's got 2 hull points
shot
left.
yet, though.
Who got them on the match for both
This
teams?
Chimera is just fucked. This Oblit's got 1 wound left. This Oblit's just chilling. This tactical squad's not even taking any damage. He's not even done much all game.
They just fired off a few inaccurate shots and no one looked at them at all.
And bloody Scabathrax has just moved 6 inches all game.
And left his imprint on the table.
777 points of nothing.
Who got the man of the match on both sides?
Man of the match.
Man of the match. Model of the
Well,
match.
we'll give them their man of the match.
Let's start with the Deathbringer. What do you
Who
think?
would you say out of us has got the model of the match? Cultist.
I'd give it to those plague zombies.
I think I'll give it to the what do you call it? The Vindicator type phallus cannon who managed to get a demolisher shell to scatter onto a land speeder to take a gun off it. So,
That was jammy. That was proper jammy. And I think model of the match for the Imperial side, I don't know. It's a tough one, that is.
Guardsman.
No, I don't think Guardsman. they did bugger all. I think that, I don't know.
Maybe my blob of 10 Terminators.
Yeah, they lasted so goddamn long.
They did
You're over there that you're now dead.
Yeah, they killed a ton of stuff until they ran into Typhus.
Typhus was just like, you come to the wrong neighbourhood, boys. Dead.
Yeah, those plague...
That is I'm going over it.
Excellent timing. Those plague zombies, though, they held up the bikes over here for 3 or 4 turns, didn't
Yeah, it's
they?
because I couldn't remember I had hit and run.
So, yeah, plague zombies are nasty.
Very, very nasty. They are easily
Kugath
one of
did
the
really
best
well,
units in the
actually.
entire game.
Kugath did.
Yeah, Kugath did amazing as well.
There he is.
There he is.
I'd say he did for my demons side. They did really well.
Now, the only thing left to do is pack all this shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so see you in about 6 hours.
See you guys, it's been a good game.
Peace.